Demon casually asks Ariel about his family and wonders what kind of family he comes from. Ariel replies that his family is completely normal. The demon looks confused and asks what he means by normal, wondering if his parents are classless too. Ariel laughs and says no, his mother is a sword god, and his father used to be a mage lord. Hearing this, the demon is completely shocked and says there is absolutely nothing normal about that kind of family. Soon after, they spot a village ahead. Ariel decides they will stay there for the night, and the demon agrees. In the next scene, they finally settle in the village. Ariel is enjoying a hot bath when a girl suddenly approaches and asks if she can join him. Ariel casually agrees, but then realizes that this place has mixed baths where men and women bathe together. He doesn't seem too bothered by it. The girl asks his name, and he introduces himself as Ariel. She then asks if he visits this place often. Ariel replies that this is his first time and that he was just passing through on his way back to his village. Suddenly, the demon whispers into Ariel's ear, saying that the girl does not feel ordinary, and something seems off about her. Ariel admits that he feels the same way, but tells him not to worry, and says they will handle whatever comes their way. The girl then asks Ariel about the purpose of his journey. He says he just wants to become stronger. She assumes he likes fighting, but Ariel clarifies that it's not something he enjoys all the time. She then asks about his class. Ariel calmly tells her that he is classless. The moment she hears this, a strange light appears in her eyes. She says people must laugh at him for that. Ariel replies that it happens sometimes, but he doesn't really care. After that, she suggests that Ariel should come with her to her empire, a place where no one would mock him and where everyone lives together peacefully. She claims his life would be much easier there. Ariel is surprised and asks if such a country really exists. She confirms it and asks if he would like to go with her. Ariel immediately refuses and leaves the place. Later, we see Ariel eating with his demon companion. The demon asks if he is really sure about rejecting her offer. Ariel bluntly says there is no benefit for him in going there and refuses again without hesitation. Soon after, Ariel leaves the inn to head back home. Suddenly, the same girl is in front of him, now dressed like a ninja. She tells him to stop and introduces herself as one of the 8 Imperial Generals, Princess Kuroha. Ariel doesn't see the point and asks why he should care. She tells him that he must come with her because it is the Emperor's order. Ariel clearly states that he has no interest in any of this nonsense and tells her to leave him alone. At that moment, she attacks using a shadow technique and appears behind him, trying to knock him out. But Ariel is even faster. In an instant, he appears behind her and punches her hard, sending her flying far away. She crashes to the ground and is unable to get back up. Ariel then calmly says that there are at least 10 more people hiding nearby and tells them to come out since there's no point in hiding anymore. All 10 surround him, shocked that he detected them so easily. Ariel explains that hiding a single presence is possible, but hiding 10 people at once is not. Princess Kuroha orders everyone to attack him together, warning them that Ariel is extremely strong. Meanwhile, another group arrives, only to find Kuroha and her entire team already defeated. They are stunned and ask how many enemies they were fighting. A blue-haired woman replies that it was just one person. At that moment, Ariel steps forward and asks if they also came to capture him. A woman riding a dragon introduces herself as the Dragon Princess, another Imperial General, and tells Ariel that she has orders to bring him to the Emperor. Another woman interrupts, introducing herself as the Beast Lord Tiger, claiming it is her duty instead. Ariel tells them both to calm down and suggests a deal. He challenges them to attack him together using their strongest skills. If they defeat him, he will go with them willingly. They confidently agree, saying they will finish him quickly, but once again, Ariel defeats them effortlessly. Frustrated, Ariel wonders if there's anyone at all who can challenge him. His demon companion jokingly suggests that Ariel should just declare himself immortal because no one seems capable of defeating him. However, Princess Kuroha, still lying on the ground, says that they are mistaken. She claims the Emperor is far stronger than Ariel and that he will never be able to defeat her. Hearing this sparks Ariel's curiosity. Even though his demon strongly protests, Ariel decides to go and see for himself who this Emperor really is. The scene then shifts to Ariel finally arriving at the Empire. As soon as he enters the castle, the gates are sealed to prevent his escape. 4 more women appear, claiming to be Imperial Princess guards, and ask if Ariel wants to fight them too. Ariel casually agrees, defeats them as well, and moves forward. Elsewhere, the Emperor is shown speaking with a white-haired woman, wondering why Ariel is taking so long to arrive. she reassures Her Majesty that Ariel will be there very soon. Moments later, the gates open, and 2 beaten women are thrown inside, clearly defeated. Right after that, Ariel walks in and sarcastically comments on how badly they were beaten. He steps forward and asks who the Emperor is and who wanted to see him so badly. Shocked, the white-haired woman asks how he managed to defeat everyone, calling it impossible. Ariel tells them to back off and asks who exactly wanted to see him and where their Emperor is. Everyone is still arguing when all of a sudden, the Emperor herself runs in and clings tightly to Ariel. Ariel immediately tells her to get off him, but then he realizes something. In this entire world, only one person hugs him like that, and that person is none other than his older sister. Shocked, Ariel says, "Sister, what are you doing? Get off me." She happily replies that Ariel has finally arrived. What? Everyone standing there is completely stunned. They cannot believe that the Emperor is actually Ariel's sister. The scene then shifts, and Ariel asks her what is really going on and why she created all this chaos. She explains that this is not chaos at all. She reminds him of the promise she once made, that she would build a kingdom where no one could ever torture him again. A place where classless people and normal people could live together peacefully. Ariel thanks her and says he is genuinely happy that she did all this for him. However, he also tells her that this kind of life is not what he wants. He likes challenges, and he wants to keep moving forward. She tells him not to worry, and says they will all live together here. She even plans to bring their parents and younger sister to the Empire very soon. Ariel tells her to stop talking nonsense. He says he is leaving and that she should live her life peacefully here. He promises that he will visit her whenever he feels like it. She refuses and says he cannot leave. Ariel replies that he cannot stay here no matter what. She finally gives in and says he can do whatever he wants. But the moment Ariel turns to leave, she uses her magic. She activates a deadly skill, shocking everyone around her. The white-haired woman panics and asks if she is really going to use that magic on her own brother. The Emperor confirms that she is. We are then told that this is not ordinary magic. Anyone affected by it is forced to blindly obey their master. She uses the spell on Ariel and commands him to stop. Ariel's legs freeze and he cannot move at all. She then tells him to turn around and he does. After that, she suddenly tells him to marry her. Everyone there is completely shocked. They cannot believe what they just heard. Meanwhile, Ariel silently listens to her without saying a word. She assumes he is just shy and says she will make the first move. She runs toward him and leans in to kiss him. But the next moment, Ariel's shoe slams straight into her face. She goes flying and rolls across the floor. Completely confused, she asks why her power is not working on him. Ariel calmly explains that he had already heard how powerful the Emperor's ability was. When he first arrived, he carefully observed her and realized she was not using magic, but a wind-based technique that restricted his movement and made her voice heavier. Because of that, Ariel had already used wind magic near his ears, canceling out her ability entirely. He then tells her that what she is doing is wrong. He also suggests that the 8 Imperial generals were probably gathered using the same power. The generals immediately deny this and say they are loyal by their own free will. They explain that they truly want peace in the Empire. Ariel says he is glad to hear that. His sister asks why he still refuses to stay with her. Ariel tells her to let him go and reminds her that he will visit her whenever he wants. He then says goodbye and walks away. After he leaves, she smiles and says that Ariel still loves her and is not angry with her. She decides that she must become even stronger so she can marry him someday. The others can only stare in disbelief, realizing she has completely lost her mind. In the next scene, Ariel finally returns home. His parents are overjoyed to see him again. His younger sister, Mira, runs up and hugs him tightly. Ariel smiles and says that she has grown a lot. Mira excitedly asks if he brought her a gift. Ariel says yes and even gives her the demon as well, telling her to take care of him. The demon immediately starts crying, wondering how a mighty demon ended up being treated like a toy by a little girl. Later that night, Mira is asleep, but the demon is still whining about how unfair his situation has become. In the next scene, Ariel is shown writing a letter when Rainer enters the room. Ariel happily welcomes her and says he is glad to see her. Rainer asks if they can talk for a while. Ariel agrees and says he is curious to hear about her. She asks if he really wants to know about her, and Ariel replies that he wants to know everything she has learned. They spend the entire night talking. The next morning, Mira wakes up and suddenly starts crying loudly. Everyone rushes in to see what happened, only to realize that Ariel has already left again on another adventure. The episode ends with a montage showing all the places Ariel visited and all the people he met throughout the season, and with that, this incredible anime comes to an end. So, let me know in the comments how you felt about the episode in the entire season, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, take care and goodbye.